The pilot of Recess, The Break-In, was originally produced in 1996 as a pitch to Disney to get the show onto television. The pilot had noticeably different animation and character designs that were seen before in the series. After the series was picked up, they reanimated the show and updated the character designs before Disney aired the Recess. The original pitch version of the pilot with the older designs and animation hasn't been released to the public. However, clips of it appear on a sneak peek ABC Saturday Mornings promo on 1997's VHS releases. Additionally, a piece of concept art for Vince's designs as used in the pilot can be seen on the Top 10 Secrets of Disney's Recess. According to Paul German, co-creator of the series, those clips were actually animated from the initial pitch animatic of the pilot, which had the oldest storyboards and designs for the characters long before the final designs were set in stone. 101 Dalmatians, the series, was first pitched as a pilot or demo to Disney in around 1996. Unlike the Recess pilot, this Dalmatians pilot wouldn't be later remade into an episode of the TV show. It seems that the characters and animation would have been very close to what would be in the final product. Not much else is known about it other than the fact that it was possibly going to have another main character called Penny, who was a female Dalmatian puppy. Penny's existence is evidenced by an artist drawing the removed character in a sneak peek for the series in between clips of the pitched pilot, which was released on 1997 VHS releases of 101 Dalmatians and Doug's Birthday Blues as a promo for ABC Saturday Mornings. Family Guy is a very successful animated sitcom created by Seth MacFarlane that premiered on January 31st, 1999. This pilot would eventually become the series' premiere, Death Has a Shadow. Fox gave Seth MacFarlane a fairly small budget to create the pilot, which was around $50,000, while most half-hour animated pilots cost about $1 million. Seth spent 6 months animating the pilot out of his house, and co-created the pilot with Jim Keenchin Productions. The first 7 minutes of the pilots can be found online, but the rest of the pilot is replaced with a coming soon bumper. The rest of the pilot remains lost, and the only proof of its existence is through low-quality images from a tripod, a few images on the official IMDb page, and a few articles on Blogspot. However, some short snippets of the pilot can be found in an interview with Seth MacFarlane and an early commercial for the show. America's Next Muppet was a planned but cancelled parody series inspired by reality TV competition shows, which would have featured popular Muppet characters. The Muppets are an incredibly popular brand created by Jim Henson, and features a colorful cast of characters spanning across decades of TV shows. One show that was planned to be added to that list was America's Next Muppet, a parody of reality TV shows like America's Got Talent or American Idol. The show had a pilot filmed in the summer of 2005 to pitch to Disney, and they loved it, so they made a deal to make a 5-episode miniseries to air on ABC. The apparent plot of the show was Kermit and other classic Muppets setting up a talent show for a new Muppet to join the crew. Other Muppets were apparently going to set up the challenges behind the scenes and keep the show afloat. The show was even planned to be interactive, where the viewers would vote for who they thought should win. The show was never aired and is assumed to be cancelled as it was nowhere to be seen in ABC's summer 2006 lineup. It's not quite known what happened to the show, but most people assume it was simply scrapped during filming. Irwin was one of 2 proposed spin-off shows for The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody that was pitched to Disney. Instead of having Dylan and Cole Sprouse, the series would have had Brian Stepanek reprise his role as Irwin, who was going to live with his sister to help take care of her kids. An entirely new cast of characters would have also starred on the show, with the most notable being Selena Gomez. 1 episode was filmed, but Disney Channel ended up not picking up the series. Disney Channel executives and audiences did not like Irwin, as it did not feature any of the main characters from the original show. This instead resulted in Disney producing The Sweet Life on Deck, which skipped the pilot process and went straight to series production in February 2008. Another major contributing factor is that Selena Gomez was also offered to star in another show, which ended up being Wizards of Waverly Place. Before Irwin had a chance to air, the 2007 Writers Guild of America strike on television happened, which effectively led to the show and many others being cancelled. As of the recording of this video, the pilot in its entirety has yet to surface.